Black CEO denied service in her own car dealership. 10 minutes later, she fires the manager. Before we dive in this story, hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you like the video, please subscribe. She walked into the luxury car dealership she owned. Flawless suit, keys in hand, confident stride. But the staff didn't see a CEO. They saw a black woman. The moment she stepped through the door, the manager's eyes narrowed. He didn't greet her. Instead, he pointed to the waiting area and told her they don't do walk-ins. No questions. No recognition, just dismissal. 10 minutes later, he'd be packing up his desk. Because the woman he ignored wasn't a customer. She was his boss. Watch until the end to see how it all unraveled. Alicia Monroe was no stranger to being underestimated. Growing up in Detroit, she learned to fight for every inch of respect. She worked her way through college, launched a tech startup, and invested her profits into a luxury car dealership franchise, one of the few black women in America to do. So, despite her success, Alicia never craved the spotlight. She ran her businesses quietly, letting the results speak for themselves. That morning, she visited one of her newly acquired dealerships unannounced. No entourage, no warning. Just her and her car keys. She wanted to see how customers were treated when no one was watching. But the moment she stepped in, the manager, middle-aged, smug, clipboard in hand, barely glanced at her before assuming. The worst. Appointments only, he said flatly. Try one of the cheaper lots down the highway. Alicia didn't argue. She just smiled, stepped aside, and made a phone call that would change everything. Alicia walked back outside and sat in her car, engine off, eyes calm. But inside, she was calculating. The manager hadn't just disrespected her. He had exposed a deeper problem, one that could be driving customers away and damaging her brand. She called her regional director and asked him to join her inside the showroom in exactly 10 minutes. Then she waited. Back inside, the manager was laughing with a coworker, utterly unaware of the situation. He didn't realize the woman he had just shooed away was watching him through the tinted glass, taking notes. The regional director arrived. Swiftly. Alicia walked in beside him. The transformation was instant. The staff straightened up. The manager's smirk faded. Is she here to clean cars? One salesperson whispered. Then Alicia walked past them, all straight to the center of the floor. This is Alicia Monroe, the regional director announced. Your new owner. The room fell into stunned silence. The same manager who had told her to leave turned pale. I didn't know. You didn't ask, Alicia replied. That's the problem. She calmly handed him a folder. Inside, a formal termination letter. He stammered, This is a mistake, please. But Alicia stood tall. The mistake was thinking someone who looks like me doesn't belong here. Customers and staff watched in awe. Some recorded on their phones. The manager's face turned red as security walked him out. Alicia didn't gloat. She turned to the staff and said, This dealership will now reflect the values we stand for: respect, inclusion, and excellence. And, with that, the energy in the room shifted. The person they dismissed had just taken complete control. Because power doesn't always arrive in a luxury car, sometimes it walks in quietly and still changes everything. That day, Alicia didn't just fire a manager. She sent a message, loud and clear, to every employee, every customer, and every person watching online. Bias has consequences. She rehired a diverse leadership team and implemented anti-bias training across all locations. Within months, the dealership's reputation soared, but more importantly, Alicia's story became a symbol. For every black woman who's been ignored, dismissed, or told you don't belong, this was proof that you could own the very place they tried to keep you out of. The next time someone judges you by how you look, remember this story. Where are you watching from? Comment your city plus country. Share this if you believe respect should never depend on appearance. Take care.